Okay, we are live here from Dade City, Florida.
Okay, boys and girls, beautiful Friday here in Dade City, Florida. Expecting a little bit of rain here, possibly might start before the show's over even. But nevertheless, we will be showing you some items that we have just now put up on our website, on our shelves here in the in-store. And so I want to introduce those to you today. And so you can find these items at quiltedtwins.com. And jot down the location codes we'll be telling you. And that way you can go after the show and find them and order them. You can do it during the show, but then you might be distracted and not get to see all of the show. So that's what we recommend that you do. Jot it down and go there afterwards. We have some folks who jot these things down and then they show up on Saturday and want to find them and buy them and do that. So that's good too. But anyhow, we're here for your entertainment and introduce you to some fabrics. Okay, K-Facet. I've got K-Facet for you. Philip Jacobs made this one out of the K-Facet team. And so this is K number 767, and it is $12.50 a yard.
Okay, I'm Rachael here, and I am showing you Potpourri by Studio E. Potpourri. This is a wide backing 108 inches wide. If you are making a fall quilt, let me step back so you can see just how wide this is. Hugely wide. And it has orange and red and brown on it. This one is by Studio E, and this one is SB 690, and it is $16.98 a yard.
And I've got a K-Facet. Got some blue flowers, big bold blue flowers like Philip Jacobs at Cave loves to make it with the big flowers. He's the big flower guy at Cave. Mr. Cave himself does more geometrics. And so this is Cave 766, and it's $12.50 a yard.
Okay, Lori Holt on the bolt. So you can have this beautiful Lori Holt on the bolt with a bright, colorful flowers, and this is a part of the Vintage Happy line. L Holt 54, and it is $9.99 a yard.
And another Philip Jacobs from K-Facet Company. Here we got the big bold flowers, bright variety of colors here on this one. The last one was predominantly blue. Well, this one here has all different kinds of colors. So, once again, Philip Jacobs did this at K-Facet. And so it's K number 765, and it's $12.50 a yard. My partner wandered away, so I need to hurry and grab. Okay, and this one here is another K-Facet, but it is made by Brandon Mabley at the K-Facet Company. Okay, so you got these chevron-y looking zigzags happening there. Beautiful colors, though. That's what Cave's known for, is the colors. And so, Cave number 770, $12.50 a yard.
Okay, another Lori Holt on the bolt. This is from Farm Girl Vintage. Some of you have been asking for these fabrics by the yard, on the yard. So we put them up for you. And oh, by the way, this is Friday afternoon, and we know a lot of you aren't watching right now. But if you are watching, would you tell a friend so that we can get a few more people? It's kind of exciting when we have a lot of people. L Holt 53, $9.99.
Okay, and this one here was made by Mr. Cave himself, Mr. Facet. And so here you go. Vases. Excuse me for that. And the big bold colors going on there. But the flowers aren't quite so big, but nevertheless, it's got that Cave vibrant color. Cave number 769, $12.50 a yard.
Okay, this is a white on white. This is by Studio Studio E, and you can hardly see the pattern on here, but it has little circles, overlapping circles, and this is a backing, a 108-inch backing. Very good price for this by the yard, 600 SB 692, and it's only $16.98 a yard.
Okay, this pattern very similar to the last one that I held up, only different base colors, but you do have the big, bright, bold colors happening there. Excuse me. And so, yes, this one was made by Mr. Cave himself. Cave 768, $12.50 a yard.
Okay, here is another Lori Holt on the bolt. This one is aqua background with her classic colors of the green and the peach with a lime in it. Lori Holt on the bolt. Lori Holt, L. Holt, 55, $9.99.
Okay, backing, 108 wide here, folks. Backside of the quilts. This is to remind you that we got restocked on some of these here brush strokes. And it comes in 100 different colors, literally 100 different colors. Some of them have a variety of shades of different colors. Some of them stay in the same palette. But anyway, this has been selling like hotcakes. So B15 is the backing family, and then you've got it at 100 different choices once you get there. And they're all $12.99 a yard.
Okay, here is a flannel by Ink and Arrow. Ink and Arrow is a division of Quilting Treasures. I think it's not a division anymore. But this flannel is really nice. Now, if you're watching, you can go ahead and comment if you can see the pattern on this. There is a very, very, very pale pattern. And this is flannel 436, and our flannel is only $7.99, not $14.99 a yard, but $7.99 a yard. Come and get it.
Okay, I've got another backing for you. This said on the little bit of, it said Washington Studio or something, and I hadn't. Here, King Quilt Backs by for Washington Street Studio. Okay, so I haven't heard of them, but probably Rachael has. But anyway, this is a designer backing, folks. It just screams to me antique, Civil War-ish. We got the maroon colors, and then the off-white, creamy white flowers headed every direction. So if you're making a Civil War replica quilt, this would be a good one for your backing. SB, special backing, 685, and it's $16.98 a yard.
Okay, here is another flannel. This time is by Riley Blake. This flannel is called Holly. I don't see a bit of holly would work great as a Christmas flannel if you needed it, but it doesn't have to be. It is just green with little white flecks on it. So this is flannel 435, and online these are $7.99.
Okay, and I've got another backing here. Henry Glass made this one here. And so this one just has those Civil War replica colors going on here. And so this is in the Civil War room. If you walk into the store, CW means Civil War room. SB, special backing, 688, $16.98 a yard.
Okay, if you've been wanting something that looks very like winter, this flannel is white with snowflakes on it. This snowflakes on it, and this is by Riley Blake as well. It's part of the Snow Leopard line. Flannel 434, and it is $7.99 a yard.
Okay, got something in the brown and yellowish kind of a palette happening here. However, it does hint, because these are sort of earth tony kind of colors. And then you've got the design happening there. And so, here's the maker of this one. Henry Glass made this one. Okay, Henry Glass. That's pretty. SB, special backing, 689. in the Civil War room, CW room, $16.98 a yard.
Okay, this one is called Funny Bunny, and these are really cool and fun Easter eggs. And there's a little bunny sitting in the Easter, I think. No, it's just flowers, sitting in the colored eggs. And this is by Quilting Treasures. Easter 54, and this is only $6.99. A beautiful yard. Come and get it.
Okay. Now, something evidently went...
No, it doesn't have a name on it. Cheryl looked. It
Okay.
just came off the bottom, I think.
All right. We don't see a name on this one here, but it came from a manufacturer. And so here you go. Gray and black happening on this one. It's not Civil War. It's more modern looking. But hey, it's gray and it's black, and we have some folks who have quilts that they want a lot of black on. Where's my numbers at? I personally rolled this on the bolt, and I got a little bit cattywampus. And so SB special backing, $6.91. And it's only $16.98 a yard.
Okay, this is Civil War. This is one we've had before. Burgundy with little orange 3 dots in a row. And this one is a restock. We've had this one before. And this is by, I think, Henry Glass. It's probably a Kim Deal. I think it's a Kim Deal. No, Hello Fall by Hannah West. But we put in Civil War because it looks just like Civil War. Civil War Red, number 49, $6.99.
Okay, and this one here is from Henry Glass. Kim Deal herself designed this one here. This one's in browns. And then you have those starbursts there kind of in other shades that are, and it's all earth tony looking. And so it just reminds us of Civil War replication. And so that's why we've got it, SP 684. In the Civil War room. $16.98 a yard.
Okay, you know anybody that stands around and plays pinochle or decks of the card games? This card fabric is perfect for them. You can make something for them. Hobbies 205 by Quilting Treasures. And this one is just $9.99 a yard. It has a largely white background on this one.
Okay, and this is another from Kim Deal. It's the same pattern as I held up just a moment ago. Only we got it in this blue-green color with the same sort of like starbursts. The colors make it not quite as reminiscent of Civil War, but we got it in the Civil War room, though. SB 693, $16.98 a yard.
Okay,
by Kim Deal.
Is called Hula Universe. This is a panel that we have, has to do with space, fun in space. You could turn this into a cloth if you wanted, but it is not intended for a cloth book. You could do whatever you want. However, remember, these are fabrics that you manipulate. QP 1985, and it's $10. And this is, I think, a Studio E fabric.
Okay, I'm trying to see if I can find a salvage. okay, there it is. Henry Glass. Okay, Henry Glass did this one here. It's backing, okay, and bright white background color, and then you got these gray vines going around it, and from Henry Glass makes it a designer backing, SB special backing 683, $16.98.
Okay, our next major holiday is 4th of July. So we're getting ready with a whole batch of patriotics that we have rolled and gotten on the bolt for you. This is Navy, has the U.S. Navy. Now we'll have it dubbed with naval because every time you type in Navy on our website, you get navy blue. Pat 176, but if you want a naval like the Naval Academy, you have to type in naval, not just Navy. $6.99.
Okay, and this is from Blank Quilting, 108 wide backing here. It's a creamy white in the back, and then you've got these sprigs sticks. The leaves have fallen off, okay? And so this is reminds us of Civil War because of the creamy white instead of the bright white. SB 687 1698.
Okay, this panel is called Peacock Garden. Peacock Garden, and there is a peacock in the middle. This is by Robert Kaufman. Beautiful metallic panel. This has a lot of metallic on it. I'll show you up close. And stunning, stunning peacock. I kind of forgotten about this panel. I need to get on promoted it. This is QP 1974. Look how pretty that is. Beautiful panel, and it's only $10 by Robert Kaufman.
Okay, and this one here is a pattern that I held up just recently, Henry Glass. It's the twigs without leaves. Only the background color is sort of a harvesty tan, and so this really pops as a Civil War replica kind of a thing. And so, SB special backing. It's 108 wide, 690 or 686, 1698 a yard.
Okay, here are some shirts. Sailing shirts, and because it's clothing, we ended up putting this in sewing $228, because anything clothing, shoes, knitting, crocheting, or anything to do with the hobbies, like somebody made these shirts, so we put it in sewing $228 by A Whale of a Time by Studio E, and so this is only $6.99.
Okay, I've worked my way through the backing, so we're done with backing. This is 44-inch here, but it is Civil War-y, shade of red happening on that. It's not a bright red, it's sort of an earth tony kind of a red. Andover made this one, okay? Andover Fabrics and CW Red number 48. And it's only $6.99 a yard, folks.
Say you saw those shirts and you said, aha, I like those shirts, but I don't want a navy blue background. I want a white background. So there we have it. Really cool. You could fussy cut out the shirts. There's anchors on them, or you can use them the way they are. Sewing $229 for the sailing enthusiast among us by Studio E, $6.99.
Okay, this is from a line called Teddy Time. I don't know who the manufacturer was. And there's not a whole lot. The flannel, folks, flannel. You need some flannel in June. It's only 90 degrees outside. You need some flannel to keep you warm.
It'll take them that long.
Okay, we got chevrons happening on this. Yellow on yellow on yellow. And so this is, you can work this one into those baby quilts. And boy, I sold some flannel yesterday to a baby quilt maker lady that was here. Flannel $4.37, and this is $7.99 a yard.
Okay, too cute. The ballerina blocks. See those pink and lavender ballerinas on with white roses in the background? This is called Too Cute, and the panel number is 1987. Absolutely adorable. Would look great with your pinks and your lavenders, and this is it for those who love the ballerina life. $10.
We had a really nice group of ladies in here just yesterday, yeah, from Leesburg. Yes. And there was 22 of them. Had a nice time with them. And there was a couple of them that did the Quotes of Valor thing. And so we got some patriotic here coming up on our show next. I'll be doing those, I guess, while Rachel does all this stuff. Air Force. Okay, Air Force fabric here. We got airplanes. What else you got in Air Force? I don't know. Helicopters. There's some helicopters on here, too. And then the background is a sort of a splotchy silhouettes of other military things. Patriotic number 175. It's only $6.99 a yard.
Hey, speaking of groups, we had a group in here. What do they have to do to get a group to come?
Call us.
Call us. Text us. Say you'd like to bring 7 of your friends, and we will set up a special shopping time for you, so you don't have to bump elbows with anybody except your own friends in the group. And just give us a text. We want 8 or more. And give us text 352-507-8458, and I'll put that number in the conversations. Holiday $396. Holiday $396. I think this is called Winter Wishes. Let's see. Yeah, Winter Wishes. It has reindeer and blue Christmas trees with the star on it. It's really pretty, really sweet, and it's definitely a holiday fabric, and it's in holiday $3.96 by Quilting Treasures for $11.50.
Yeah, it's a great thing for guilds to do in the summertime, especially when the snowbirds have gone. And you still need to have a little fun out, you know, and not just the same old guild meal. We got some nifty restaurants here in town. So schedule your group in. Okay. Excuse me, boy. Okay, now this one here has the variety of different branches of the military. It says Air Force, Army, Coast Guard, Marines. Everything is on this one here. Green, olive green background. You got tanks. You got the symbols for each of the branches of the military, and so it's got it all. Okay, patriotic 167. It's only $6.99 a yard.
Okay, Sloan the snail. Sloan the snail. See if you can see this all the way up. This is a Susie B. Absolutely adorable Sloan the snail panel. I'm far enough back. Oh, isn't this cute? We had a kit at one point, but those sold out like in 2 days. So I ran out of some of the fabrics, so I can't make another one that looks just like the others. And everybody always wants them exactly alike. So you can make your own QP, 1985, and it is just $13.
Okay, Army Strong. Here you go. This is all about the Army. Got those little squares with various different things pertaining to the Army and sayings and things like that. And so if you got a soldier in your family, this would be a good one, or a retired soldier, somebody who served. Patriotic, number 170, and it's only $6.99 a yard.
Okay, this one is from Quilting Treasures as well, called A Child's Prayer. It has adorable little suns on it with crackles and really bright blue with the stars in the background. Kind of looks like a daytime and nighttime put together in the same fabric. Not sure what that's all about, but it's really pretty. And Nature 267, Nature 267, super fun fabric. It's only $6.99.
Okay, and this one here has all the branches of the military going on, even the Coast Guard's on this one, as well. Army, Air Force, Marines, Navy is on there, and so in the background color you got a brown, sort of a chocolatey kind of a harvest gold yellow sort of brown, and so patriotic 166. And it's $6.99 a yard.
Okay, Cosmos. Cosmos, look at this. Isn't this pretty? This is a Timeless Treasures panel with all those beautiful nighttime skies. And this is QP number 1988. QP 1988, and it's only $10. Come and get this.
Okay, this one here is all about the Army. You got tanks, you got eagles, you got sergeant's stripes on there. You got an American flag, and then you got silhouettes in the background color of that green happening on it. Almost makes it like a camouflage. So here you go, patriotic number 173. $6.99 a yard.
Okay, we love Lorelei around here. In fact, we gave her own category, and her panels are just the cutest things. These dogs, this is one large panel. Usually she likes to do the little blocks. She did a big panel with the dogs, and this one's called Doggies in the Window. And I know a lot of people who have indoor dogs, they like to sit there and look out the window. And this one is QP 1992, and it's only $10. Now we have some other fabrics that go with it. We have the brown stripe, and I think we have the circle dots there as well in Lorelei.
On the background.
What?
And the paws.
Oh, we do?
Okay, and this one here has all the branches of the service here. And so Navy, Army, Marines, Coast Guard is all on here. A lot of helicopters. There's a Apache attack as well as a Huey, and then you've got tanks and anchors. And I mean, this thing just salutes all of the branches of service. So patriotic 169, $6.99 a yard.
Buzzing with my gnomies. Buzzing with my gnome. I love gnomes. I don't know how you do, but this has got the sunflowers and the gnomes and mushrooms too. Boy, you guys like mushrooms because boy, mushrooms are evidently really good to eat. I've never really developed that great a taste for eating them plain. My granddaughters love, some of them love to just eat mushrooms that are buttered mushrooms and cooked. And this is QP 2001, and it is $10, and it is absolutely adorable. Look at those gnomes painting there, and then the birds looking over the sleeping gnome. Let me see if I got it up high enough for you to see it. Let's see. There you go. Okay, $10.
Okay, now this one here has the camo that is the desert sand camo. Marine Corps, pay attention, Marine Corps. As mentioned on this, I don't see the other branches of the service, but I also see where it says USA Veteran Forces. Okay, USA Veteran Forces. So if you're making a quotes of honor kind of thing, or quotes of valor, you can use this one here for your Marine, especially. Patriot number 182, $6.99 a yard.
A little handy. There you go, Ken. There's the most inexpensive set of tools you'll ever find. Even cheaper than Harbor Freight. Okay? Buy a yard of this and you got every tool that you need on a pegboard.
All neatly organized.
And they'll never become unorganized, okay? Unless you cut it apart. Job number 70 by, I think, this is Quilting Treasures. And we have other fabrics in this line as well, as long as a couple panels, I think. And this is $9.99.
Okay, Army. No other branches on this one here. It's all about the Army. Sort of a solid tan in the background, and then you've got all of these things pertaining to the Army, helicopters and soldiers and soldiers watching out for each other. Patriot 171, $6.99 a yard.
Cockatoos. Who doesn't love cockatoos? Well, evidently a lot of you don't love cockatoos because we still have this panel, and we also still have a quilt kit with cockatoos. So if you know someone who loves cockatoos, and they probably have told you or shown you or taken you to their house and you've seen the cockatoos, or on Facebook they've showed you pictures, you need to make something with this. QP 2029. This is not one of those panels you'll see every day. A cockatoo panel. This is the only one I've ever seen, and it's the only one we have, and you need to come and get it. $10.
Okay, all about the Air Force. Here we go. We got a variety of fighter jets on this thing. One day I had a lady come in here who wanted one particular fighter jet, and it was like, yes. Come on, give me a break. I don't think have so. That
exact one.
Just only that one. Okay, these others wouldn't do. But anyway, the way they print this stuff, you got to take what they make. U.S. Air Force, aim high. There you go, Patriot, number 174, $6.99 a yard.
Born to Run. Here's horses, and we're in Ocala area, horse country. Horse country, there you go. Look at these really pretty horses, beautiful manes, horses in blocks, and they are running. And this is a beautiful horse panel, Born to Run, QP 2003, QP 2003, and it's just $10.
Okay, got another Air Force one here. Becky's got a son-in-law who's in the Air Force. But here we go. We've got a variety of different planes and helicopters and things and sayings and soldiers and all going on with this. Are they called soldiers? Airmen or something
Chairman.
Like that. Anyway, it's a good one if you want to honor a Air Force person in your family. Patriot number 177, $6.99 a yard.
Okay, this is Sunset Poppies by Timeless Treasures. Are you a poppy lover? Do you love those beautiful? We used to have them out in Washington State, fields and fields of beautiful red poppies, and they are stunning out in Washington. We don't have them here, at least I haven't seen them. QP 2014, so we have to look at them on the fabric. $10. But this is the low-cost way of maintaining gardens. You buy panels and you hang them around you. You don't even have to water them, okay?
Okay, Marine Corps. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Here you go. This one's all about the Marines. Even though it's got ships, the Marines ride on ships, okay? It was a branch off of the Navy way, way back. And so these Navy symbols tie into the Marine Corps. And so the background blue is sort of a camouflage blues happening on that. And so it's only $6.99, folks. Patriotic 181.
Okay, this is called Alpha Doodle. Alpha Doodle by Quilting Treasures. And this fabric right here is really bright and happy. You can't go wrong with Alpha Doodle. White background with all these fun designs on it. You could use this as your base and work around it with bright yellow, bright purple, bright orange, and green. Rainbow 96, because it has all the colors of the rainbow in it, and that's what that category means. And this is $9.99.
Okay, I found the one we were looking for, the yardage we were looking for. This one's Navy, folks, Navy. So you got big boats, really big boats, and then you got anchors, and you got Navy guys who are on land. Evidently, they do that. So. This one here is Patriot number 178, $6.99 a yard.
Okay, here is thank you. Somebody came onto YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, whoever's on YouTube. Appreciate that. This is a new cloth book that we just got in, and I actually did a video, and it's my first experiment with actually learning to rotate a video because I did it wrong. But this is a cloth book. Gail Sheffield put this together, so thank you, Gail. Beautiful job. This is a Susie B cloth book, and we have this one available online, and it is available right now for $13. So you can come and get this one online. It was in this morning's email. So anyway, we're going to be here tomorrow. What time will you be here, Ken?
I don't know. Okay,
so we'll have the doors open and ready for you at 9. The sign, everything says 9:30, 9:15, somewhere in there. The only place it says 10 is on the door. Okay, that's the only place.
Okay.
And on our cards. Okay. So we also still have the buyout blowout going on. Okay, can you explain that?
The buyout blowout. Okay, we occasionally buy out stores that are going out of business, and that happened a few months ago. And these things have been in storage, and we need to get them back into the store. And
you want to use the camera?
We especially have a lot of shorter bolts in this, and the best way is for the walk-in customers. Now, this is just a part. We got another cart just like this one here. And so these items, some of them we already had on the shelf at a much higher price.
Yes.
Okay. But this, we're selling these at $6.99 a yard because we need to save labor cost on moving these through. There's hardly
anything on this.
And
so we need you to come in the store tomorrow and buy it up. Okay. Look at this one. Look how cute this one is. Okay. So you can come in and see us tomorrow. And we have 2 carts, and we'll be adding still more. Okay. Show me. If you were in here on Thursday, come back. Saturday, we'll have some more. Because look at how they bought it down. I mean, it was piled up to here. I don't know if you can see me at all, but I mean, it was piled up to here. And can you move your camera down? Okay. It was piled up to here. I can't see my hands at all. Piled up to here, and it's all the way down flat. Okay, so here.
It's just
okay.
It's just fine.
It was like
Rachel.
all the way up to here.
We got you. We got you. Okay.
Yes. Okay?
All right. Oh, by the way, I want to show you this one thing over here.
Yeah.
We got this panel. It's big. It's really big. Okay. It's sunflowers. It's 60 inches by 60 inches, which would be very similar to 5 feet by 5 feet.
Beautiful.
I did that math in my head right there.
You did. That was
okay.
great.
And so, but it's great. There's no sewing to it, okay? It's just all one really big panel. You could put additional borders because, you know, quilters can do what quilters want to do. There's no rules. It's just right. And so here this info screen on there so that you can get the
panels.
Am I good?
You're great. You're great. We can see that. Okay.
And so there you have it, $29 for that panel.
And then that's all you have to do, just quilt it and be done. Okay, this has been Rachel.
And Ken.
For QuiltedTwins.com. Come see us tomorrow if you can. Bye.
Bye.
Buy some more.
Buy some more. Where's the off button on this thing?